4:10. Indlu yawa. Benikupi guys, when it was 4:10. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Hi my ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss for bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost double welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, my life is a movie. You see this Thabo Nandi movie saga that is going on. Like, I feel like my life is just all up there with them, you know, like the drama it's drumming. Okay, the drama is drumming. So I know that a lot of you guys were sending me messages. Oh, I'm a report on this, please. Guys, can you believe I drove to Venda day before yesterday and I only came back early this morning, like around past 2 a.m. was when I was actually entering my house. So I do think that I'll give you guys sort of like a story time maybe, but due to the fact that obviously, you know, it has to do with the case and the law against my sister's father, I really can't say too much right now. But yeah, it was kind of an emergency. I was so exhausted guys that for the first time ever I actually got a driver to drive us to Venda because I couldn't do it, and I felt it was just not going to be safe because I was just so exhausted. This has definitely been quite a week, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into this situation, even though I know that I'm late to reporting when it comes to this. But obviously I did tell you guys that Dr. Nandi Magudumana and Thabo have been arrested in Tanzania. Interpol definitely did its things and did the things that SAPS has been failing. Now the other thing again is that do not mind my skin. I don't know if it's stress, the heat in Venda, but somehow I developed this rash all over my face. Like even my body is so itchy guys. Like I don't know, maybe I'm reacting to something, but I did actually get allergic, so hopefully it's going to help with that. But anyway, I did tell you guys that they were actually arrested, and the Tanzanian police, or rather the Interpol, they obviously do a better job than our SAPS and Begitkaleni's people, because they are the ones that lost this two in the first place. Tanzanian police did their job, and then now that they are back in the country, well, you do not see SAPS out there acting like they did some job. Y'all did nothing, okay? Like, sometimes they frustrate me. But anyway, they're back in the country. The pictures have come out. I think I even saw a video. I'm gonna go ahead and put here.
Dr. Maputumana, do you have anything to say? Dr. Maputumana, do you have anything to say? Dr. Nandi, why did you leave?
Now ninjas, obviously they're back. Thabo is also back. It does seem like they were separated. They went for sure they have to have flown here or flew here together. But yeah, in the cars they were both individual. We did not see Thabo. We only had a reporter actually talking through the window trying to ask questions. He's obviously back in jail, and Dr. Nandi actually had her first appearance yesterday. Now obviously, as I said, that is old news, but there is a new audio that actually came out, and this audio is quite disturbing. Go ahead and listen to this, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
People fucking following. I'm driving to Joburg tonight. When I get there, if I call you and you don't fucking pick up this phone, uzo sola impilo yako. Sazwan.
I understand why you're saying this, Tom.
No. I don't care if you understand or don't understand. You are doing your own things, and I told you don't do things in this house. Do you understand that? You don't miss Mamela Nandipo. The fact that you were upset and you blocked my number, that was the time in your life a number. If you ever block my number, you will find you and your clothes on the fucking streets. You will never block me. I run this house. I suffer for this house. You will not block me. Do you hear me? I block me this time. I will drive to Johannesburg and I'll take your ass and I'll show you what I'm capable of. And if I ever fucking call this phone and you don't pick up, Nandi, I don't want you to make me frustrated. I don't want you to make me angry. A long time. You go and do your own thing. Do you think I am stupid? Do you not think that I have a tracker on you? Do you not think I have people fucking following your fucking ass? Huh? Don't you think good I'm looking after your fucking safety? You think I don't know what you're doing?
I don't understand that shit.
So let me advise you for the last time. If I come to Joburg and you don't have your fucking affairs in order, you will regret it with your life. Do you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
I hear you.
I will kill you and him. Do you hear me? I will fucking murder both of you.
Who's him?
Mamelala, don't fucking raise me. Don't upset me. Yesterday you created a story. The other weekend, tell you something. Unfortunately, I'm politically connected. It means that whoever is close to me, they will be tracked by my people. You are in 20-7 on surveillance. If you didn't fucking know, now you know. Every fucking move you make, when you drive to Natai's house, when you drive to Matt's house, how long you stay there, I know everything. So do not piss me off.
Now, obviously, that is an audio that is allegedly of Thabo actually threatening Nandipa. Now, obviously, with the if that is obviously Thabo Bester, I'm quite shocked because you guys can see Thabo looks almost like he could pass off as Indian or Somalian, like those two. That's where I kind of like rate him. He looks like he has some Indian gene in him, which can make him either Indian or Somalian. And with me, I've always just found that these two, like Indian men and Somalian men that I have seen, they are some of the coolest people, like in terms of they're not violent whatsoever. And so hearing that person actually speak in the accent that he's using, and he's obviously speaking a Venek, I was just like, okay, you know. But anyway, they are now alleging that it seems like Dr. Nandipa allegedly has said that she was actually being taken or held against her will. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that are coming out with theories. Somebody said, my theory, Thabo, let me take the fall. Let's pretend like I forced you to do all these things. You'll probably get a max of 2 years. Once you get out, get the money from my offshore accounts. I'll stay in jail for about 5 years so the public forgets. Then we'll try again. Okay, now obviously you guys need to remember that Dr. Nandi and Thabo Bester actually dated way back then, and then it does seem like the relationship ended maybe 2019, somewhere there. And then after that, the next time that she comes out, that is 3 days after Thabo Bester has been burnt in prison, and she was going there to actually like claim the cops, claiming that that was her husband. Now, I will not even lie. Dr. Nandi can actually get away with this. 3 days, it means that somebody messed up. This man gets out of jail. This is a killer and a rapist. And then he comes to Nandi because he knows her. And then he tells her, listen, if you do not do this for me, I am going to kill your whole family. Now, this is a killer shbobo. Okay. He has killed before. Now, obviously, this is me trying to narrate the story, shbobo. Okay. If I was Dr. Nandi, like, girl, if you ever come across the YouTube video, facial expression is everything. Get now obviously I had no choice but to have to go to prison, and I had to get the cops. I even had to go to court to get those cops. He wanted to destroy the evidence. I was doing all this under duress. If I didn't do it, he was gonna kill my kids. He forced to stay there. Now I don't know what the chende is with her father, because allegedly he's also not allegedly he's also arrested. You know, that's a different thing that, you know, you gotta connect things. These are smart people are talking about. They had a proper clean plan. The only problem was that they wanted food co-willies and they wanted to do it as a couple. Now maybe she can even go ahead and say, if obviously I knew that this is a guy that is a killer, that is supposed to be in jail, why would I go with him? I actually was with him because anytime I go anywhere, he would force to go with me, and he would threaten that if I didn't, then he was gonna kill my kids, he's gonna kill my husband, he's gonna kill my family, you know, this and this, like just spin it anyhow. In the audio, this person saying that they've got political connections, and clearly if you are somebody that is a killer that has been sentenced to 50 years in a maximum facility that is private, obviously I was scared, because I'm just like, if the law can't even contain this nigga, what makes me think that the law is going to protect me? And then she's a very, very pretty woman, you know, she should just make sure her hair is done with no makeup, you know, she's fine, you know, cry and you know, like, child, you can definitely sell this if obviously that's something that she wants to do. Do I believe that she was actually being held against her will? I don't know. I feel like right now I honestly don't know, especially looking or listening to the audio. I really honestly do not know. I do know that the allegations that are claiming that they did seize stuff worth over 3 billion rands. Thabo Best, how you got the money, and nobody knows. They are obviously now asking the people from the prison, the private prison. I think it's guarded by the G4 is it 5 something? Yeah, that one. I'm sure I'll put it here. And they are now asking him how this happened. I feel like I'll just do a deep dive on that on its own, and you guys can just get maybe a documentary where I'm gonna just put everything together, and maybe it can be over 40 minutes where I'll do proper research and give you guys from the start the dates and this and that and that. Now if you guys want that, tell me, because I know that I did not cover this much, but now that they are asking, a lot of stuff is not making sense. The cameras on those days are also, the CCTV footage does seem like the cameras were turned off. So there's a lot that is actually going on. If that is Thabo Bester, definitely he has to have some political connections, because you are not pulling this and you are just a mere person, okay? You are not pulling this and you just have money. You need to also have connections for something like this. Now obviously when I saw you know, the mugshot ka Dr. Magudumane, my heart honestly did pain for her in a way, and obviously there's a lot that she had to do. The cops, stealing of the cops, she can get jail time for that. But if she really gets a really good lawyer, I feel like she can actually get out of this, you know. I feel like she actually can. The state will obviously bring its own lawyers, but I feel like if she gets a good lawyer, she can actually just even walk away maybe with like community service, you know, because she does honestly have a case in terms of, she would actually say that I want to sue. She's suing the prison, because if they had not let that killer out, then she would not have been put in a position where she had to live in fear for how many years, or for over a year, and she was being threatened every day. She can even throw in, you know, that, you know, they were doing this to me and they did that and that and that, and she can actually walk out a very rich woman by actually suing the prison to say that you were supposed to do your job. This person that was supposed to be in there was now out here threatening me and making my life miserable. So I feel like there's many ways that she can actually spin this. I honestly at this point just do not know what to believe fully, and I know that maybe some people will think that I'm being stupid or whatever, because I'm just like, I know that not everything is as it seems. If there's somebody that I know is dangerous and this person has been arrested, but then this person shows up at my doorstep telling me to say that, listen, I will kill your kids, I will kill your family if you ever dare try anything, I am untouchable, you know. And obviously me looking at this person like, how would somebody that is supposed to be in the maximum prison be out here? When they say that they've got political connections, I would honestly believe, and so I would do all the things that they're saying to keep my family safe. So that's what I'm simply saying, to say that I think that I'm gonna have to hear exactly what has happened here, or what is going on, because we don't know any interaction with Dr. Nandi and Thabo Bester, except for the pictures that we saw, and you could see that Dr. Nandi was not really paying much attention. Thabo is the one that seems like he saw the camera and he was looking like to see like what is going on there. Obviously Thabo Bester is a man that is very smart. He is a professional criminal, honey, okay? And he is well connected, as he actually alleged, because as I said, he's not going out Shibubomke without those connections. So at this point, I just want to hear what's going to happen. I'm definitely going to to follow this case. The other thing again could be that she might actually be lying, and they might actually do this Bonnie and Clyde round 2. They actually might, okay? So but I feel like the other part again that is quite, I don't know, because I'm just like, okay, like when he was running to Tanzania, she could have simply stayed back. But then at this point, I guess she was also scared that they're also looking for her. They can spin it in many ways. There are some things that just, some dots are not connecting. But then again, you know, maybe she can actually say that, oh, I believed that, you know, his people, because he claims in that he knows everything that goes on. He knows all her moves. He knows everything. Yeah, it's a tough one. But anyway, ninjas, they're back in South Africa, back in the custody of the same niggas that don't had them escape. Not the exact same, but I'm just saying that SAPS Shem can do a lot better. Maybe they should go to you know, Tanzania and get some advice on what is it that they need to do, because ciao, that's just crazy. Anyway, from Owamie, I love you guys. I am sorry that these videos do come out late after others have reported. Unfortunately guys, my life is also a movie right now, but we are so close to the finish line and I am super excited about that. Anyway, from Owamie, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye ninjas.